say. Sounds so much better than white people say. Come on. I don't know why, but okay, first of all, can we get a round of applause for our MCs? Yeah! Yeah! Keep going. Okay, we're good, thanks. I need an applause track for post-production. So that did really well. Thank you guys. So I'm super happy to be here. You know what's sick though? You know what's really sick?
What?
When I go home for breaks now, I get excited to go to family functions. Okay, and that's a problem. That's indicative of what's going on in my social life. Cause do you all remember that time period called senior year of high school? Yeah, unfortunately. Do you remember going to these parties was like waking up and going to war? Okay, college admissions discourse was an international conflict. Okay, and that did not leave you alone. You could be in home base, hiding in your room, and somewhere, somehow, an uncle will roll up to you like a grenade, okay? And detonate at the slightest mention of you being a senior in high school. Like, oh my God, stop getting me all these factoids from US News. Okay, but now, we all go to Northwestern.
Yes.
Yeah, okay, that's right. We all go to Northwestern, so you feel good. You're like, okay, I got this. You go to these family parties. You walk up right into the front lines, all right, where there's all those uncles and aunties just spewing arrows at each other like, phew, full ride scholarship, phew, pre-med, phew, she's doing the best in her class. Okay, and so there's just a circle, but you feel good. You're wearing your wildcat skin. You got that purple pride. So you're standing there, waiting for your decoy to be exposed. And then suddenly, an auntie sees you. And she goes, oh, Beta, you're here. Oh, you must be at college. You're looking a little fuller. I know your mom can't cook like that. Wait. Where do you go? And this is it, right? You've been training for this very moment for the last 18, 19, 20 years like some weak and nerdy Rocky Balboa. Okay, you were waiting, and so you go, I go to Northwestern. And every time, without fail, these uncles and aunties, they'll always be like, where? That's it. Okay, you're back in the trenches, not even on the front lines, you're back in the trenches. So you're like, oh my God, what do I do? And you try to think of some famous alumni to like kind of jog their memory. All you can think about are talk show hosts, okay? That's not helping you. That's not helping you right now. So that's okay. You got a bag of artillery. So you reach in and you go, well, actually, it's in Chicago. And actually, some people call us the Ivy of the Midwest. Wrong answer. Now you got a bazooka in your face from the cousin who you thought was married or dead. Don't matter, same thing. And he goes, wait, isn't that UChicago? Okay, it's over. Somehow in the last 2 minutes, you've mentioned both Ivies and UChicago. Okay, look over, you're causing civilian deaths. Look at your dad, he's rubbing his temples. Your mom is tearing up at the very thought of your UPenn rejection. Okay? It's over. People are looking at you now. You decide, this needs to be your Hiroshima Nagasaki. Okay? You need to put an atomic bomb on them. So you decide, okay, all right. So you go, well, actually, Northwestern is in the top 10. You got him, okay? It's quiet. It's radioactively silent. Look up. You see a shadow looming over the room, okay? You see a meteor hurling towards you, the size of the one that took out the dinosaurs. You look over, it's your family friend that goes to Harvard Med, that knows the US News rankings too well. Okay, you're 25, man. Go get a life. He's looking at you, you're looking at him. You're like, please don't do this. He goes, wait, yeah, Northwestern is in the top 10, but aren't you guys 10th? So, yeah, that's something I've been experiencing. But yeah, this is great. SASA show, so honored to be here. I'm so excited. I was very happy when SASA invited me out today. They were like, Shreya, please do stand up. I was like, that's awesome. I've been doing this since I was 15, voluntarily, since I was 5, involuntarily. If you ask my mom, she'll say it started earlier than that. We don't have to get into that right now. That's okay. But still, this is great. And one thing about this is that this is an entirely student-run initiative, right? That's awesome. Woo! Completely student-run. We took the initiative to celebrate ourselves, which is good, because if we were to ask administration, they'd say, paint a rock. Right? So like, I work in admissions. We have family and children genuinely come up to us every day and ask us what our favorite part of this campus is, and we have to say with our whole chest sometimes, a rock. Okay, they say, how does this admin encourage you to celebrate diversity? We say, well, sometimes we have a large stone in the middle of campus, and we can draw Happy Diwali on it. Then the next day when we walk past it, someone decided it was more important to cover it up with a large snowman. So that's definitely an aspect of this. But really, I am so glad that we can all be here together and celebrate our South Asianness. That being said, if you are white and wearing Indian clothes, find me after. Okay, I got a photo op opportunity, a couple WhatsApp groups I can send you and we can go viral. You'll get commission, I'll get commission. Okay, win-win situation. But still, and you know, over quarantine, it was a genuine pastime of mine to watch half Desi, half white wedding videos. Don't even give me that. Don't give me that, because those videos had 16,000 views. So I know I wasn't the only one watching Divya and Patrick get married. Okay? It was not just me. Could not have been. But wow, quarantine, COVID, right? I'm kind of scared to say that out loud. That's a trauma response from being at home for so long. Because I'd be at home, I said COVID, my mom would be like, oh my gosh, Shreya, no, here's some salt water. Here, drink some salt water. Or, oh, no, Shreya, put some turmeric in milk, that'll do it. Oh, Shreya, ginger and jeera tea, that'll fix it. Like, Mom, are you trying to cure COVID or progressively start a curry? Because I'm sensitive, okay? Sergeant food, that's not doing it for me. My stomach needs some time. But that's really what makes me South Asian, right? That's who I am. And I was scared that when I came to Northwestern, I'd kind of have to relinquish these parts of my identity. Like, am I gonna have to stop eating my rotis and curries? Or am I gonna have to start being on time to things? Or do I need to close my eyes when there are kissing scenes in movies and TV shows? I don't know, like these are, you know, parts of who I am. But luckily, my freshman year, I was able to move into Little India. Oh, sorry, I meant Ayers. Yeah. The way we all know what I'm talking about too, that's sick. That's sick in the head. I don't know for a fact why admin put us all in Ayers, all the brown people. You know, half of us lived in there, the other half hooked up with someone in there. If you were lucky, you did both. But that was just how things went. And again, I don't know for a fact, but I can hypothesize. So let's look at North Campus, right? What do we have in North Campus? We got a couple dingy dorms, we got mud, and then we have fraternities. So what did administration think? They were like, how can we minimize our potential damage? Can't control the white kids. Rule that out. What can we control? The people we put near them. Let's throw the brown nerds in. They're not partying. All right, they're civil engineers. They're civil's in their name. Come on. We can do that. So that's one way, okay? Another thing, let's look at a map of North Campus. It's pretty small geographically, but what do we have? We have Elder, Sarge, Lisa's Cafe, Mud Cafe, Tech Express, and I saw how y'all ran to the food at the last SASA show, okay? That was a stampede. It was like Astroworld Fest Part 2. I was scared. I was scared for my life. And you know how brown people get down with food. So I like to think that maybe they were just embracing the culture that way. But really, let's go back to the root cause of it all. Years ago, when the very first brown kid came to Northwestern, I'm talking like ages ago, like 2003. So they came, right? And admin and RAs, they're all on their best behavior. They're like, okay, let's be good, let's not be racist, we can't be racist. And so they're standing there waiting for us to come. And this kid comes, with a small, intimate crowd of just 15. And it's like his parents, his uncles, his neighbors, the cousin that didn't want to pay for the campus tour, so they threw him in the back of the SUV. They're bringing everyone. Okay, and you know how brown people get when they get to a new place like this, There's one person yelling that we need to go this way, there's another person yelling that we need to walk into the lake. It's a genuine harmony. But we're all coming, and the RAs, they want to be good. So they're listening, they're standing there, they're trying to figure out what's going on. Like, okay, they're coming, and so they're listening really close. They hear all this commotion. But one thing that they hear clearly that we've always said is just, Are, hey, yaar! Are, yaar! Hey, yaar, come here! And they're like, hey, yaar, hey, yaar. Ayers? Oh my god, oh my god. Oh my lord. And so they're looking down at the list, okay? They say, oh my god, we could put them in silica because we thought they were nerds, what's going on? So they're like, we gotta fix this. So, they don't even ask any questions. They shuffle all 25 of us in to Ayers, and they're like, okay, no, come here. And generation after generation, this just keeps happening because we can't keep our big mouths shut, okay? They just keep putting us in Ayers, and that's why we ended up with cinder block cells. But turns out, this kid, weeks later, he realized he was supposed to be in Slivka. And he talked to his friends over at Slivka. Okay, they got private bathrooms. They got nice new facilities. And so he remembers, how considerate Northwestern administration were in the first place. So he goes up to them and he's like, hey, I don't know if I'm really feeling this whole Ayers thing. Like, I think I might need a change. And they're like, why? What's going on? Oh my God, tell us. And he's like, yeah, I was just supposed to be in Slivka, and like Ayers is just, it's kind of cramped, and we have these dirty communal bathrooms. And the administration goes, wait, but that's just like home. Thank you. All right, go to the administration now.